This right here is a pretty cool mode. It's the co-op, or not co-op. It's the single player raid. So pretty much what's gonna happen is you're gonna be able to do this one time, and you pretty much go in here. You take some characters. You're gonna get buffs that will stay on your characters for the whole duration of the thing. And there's gonna be things too, like if you have Mineta, it's gonna be really nice because there are certain buffs that literally buff your team if you have him in your party. So the more characters you get, the easier this will be for you. So pretty much the whole idea is to take your weakest characters, and those are the first ones you're gonna use. So pretty much gonna run around. This is like a whole map. You may have boxes. You'll be on the map too. You'll see like little boxes and stuff like that when you get close to them, and kind of just go through it. It's pretty cool stuff. So I can go over here. I can be like, oh, I can do this fight, or I can go over here and open up the loot. You know. There we go. I can just literally leave right now and have a ticket. But we're gonna go fight this guy right quick. I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough. Yep, I'm strong enough. My weakest character is actually strong enough to get through here. Have him on auto. It should be just completely fine. There's gonna be 3 bosses here at the fight. Use your stronger characters for those bosses, but keep your strongest character for the final boss. They're gonna be really, really strong. Okay, and like based off of what buffs you get in like throughout fighting on these fights, will increase the power of your team. And so like even though like they're gonna be like really high, like some of them be like 17,000, and you're probably like, I don't have a 17,000 power character. It's okay. You have buffs that kind of like offset that. So you want to get any kind of buffs that are like usually like burst damage increasing, or like if you perfect dodge, you heal, stuff like that. You want to get something that can like help you sustain or completely destroy the enemies. That's kind of what you're looking for. So it's a pretty cool mode. You can go through here. There's 2 stores, and every time you go into one of these raids, there's 2 stores where you can get items that you can't normally get as cheap as you can. So you can get like a single pull usually for like half off. You can usually find like the Pez dispenser things to give you more energy. You can get them like half off or something like that. Like really, really good stuff. So definitely worth going through. So you're gonna get 3 different kind of buffs at the end of this. Gain a shield. You go 20% of your max. That's really good. But a lot of times you're gonna go for rarity though, unless the rarity doesn't really help you out. Damage decreased by 30% for 5 seconds after taking damage. You want that. You totally want that one. That one's really great. If you can get an orange one, even better, but those orange ones are super, super rare. There's gonna be buffs you can buy in the store. I don't think it's worth it. It's not really worth it. You just want to go through and, ooh, his feet are on fire. Nice. Just gonna go through and just kind of defeat these things. It's pretty simple. Use your weakest characters first, and then you're good to go. If you fail, you can come back. That's completely fine. It's not like one of those things like you lose and it's done forever. But if you do use your character's stamina, right, that's why it matters. Pay attention to their stamina. So I did 1 fight with Ida. See, I now have 2 out of 3 stamina left. You can only do 2 more fights and it's done. And then you get extra, based off of your cards you get extra VP. So that's one of those big things too. So you want to go around, go find all the items that you can get. These fights are pretty simple. They're like pretty much just boss fights for the most part. That's what it feels like. The red ones are the actual boss fights for the floor, and then it'll allow you to go further into the game. I believe this is called Operation X. So here we go. You can use Ida again. Easy. You can never reset this again. This is a one and done. So this is one of those things you do it as soon as you get it over with, and then go through. There's a pass you can get too, like based off of like, it's like one of those pay passes where, you know, if you wanted to pay like 20 bucks, something like that, you'll get tickets and a summoning currency, like a ton of it. You get a bunch of coins. It's like 17,000 coins or something like that. Some ridiculous amount. It's a lot. So there's a lot of things in here that like super worth potentially picking up if you want to like spend like very lightly. So don't mess up and do a bunch of weird stuff and use like your strongest characters first, because then you're gonna be like hurting real bad later on. That one's super good. Fast recovery is really strong. All heroes have 8% penetration for 30 seconds after battle starts. Is decent if you have nothing else. Base damage plus 1% for additional 1% for each time a stage is cleared, up to 4% bonus. This is 4% all stats. This is way better. So you want to go for that one, especially if you're running the all for one cards like I am. I have like 88% ultimate gauge right now. Like that's crazy. All right, so we're at the part where like Ida is probably no longer gonna be that helpful. I'll still try it though. You'll still try it one time. If I lose, I can just try it over again with a different character and I'll be completely fine. You don't lose the energy unless you actually complete the fight and win. So really great. It's a great like this extra little thing. There is a raid, like a co-op raid. It's a 9-player co-op raid that will come out later. I don't think it's even in the game currently yet for us on NA, or if you're on EU, it's probably not in there yet. I know it's on Taiwan. It's pretty new. It's like maybe like 2 months old, so like they may save that for like a future update. It's gonna be really, that's where you're gonna have to like coordinate with people, maybe hop on a Discord, kind of like figure out like what you want to do, and you know, kind of go through that content. It's actually pretty hard, so really good stuff. The raid should be out I think in 18-ish days from what somebody was telling me, so we will see then exactly like if I believe it's the same symbol. Like they changed the names of so many things, but the symbols look very similar to like how they looked on Taiwan, so we should be able to see that too. So as you can see right here, look, Ida was like weaker than the power that was like, you know, required to be in here, and we still cleared it. So it's, you don't have to like this one right here, like the power is like, it's about this hard, you know, and it's like not that bad. Auto can handle it all the time. Male characters deal 10% more damage. If you have a lot of male characters, this is really good. There are other ones that are like male characters do more damage, female characters do more damage. If you don't have like really good other stuff, then this might be ones you're gonna go for. Hyper armor is very strong in this game, but it gives you like pretty much like you won't be flinched, nothing like that. But man, after perfect dodge, 5% more damage to villains is really great. It's also a 5 or 6 star card like passive that you can get too, so it's really good. So pretty much we're done with Ida right now. We can go switch into somebody else. I can go to my next weakest character, which is going to be Red Ryato, and he's by no means weak. It's just that I haven't got many dupes from him in this run. This is my 4th account I've had since starting to play about 2 months ago, or about a month ago on Taiwan. So I'm really good. So we go through here, especially for boss fights. Also, he's super good. Of course, maybe I want to place like some manual. I'm like, hey, you know, this is kind of rough. And you want to wait for his like really big attacks to use his counters for. And a lot of people don't even realize that you can actually go really in with Kirishima. So right here, there you go. Counter with a big hit. You'll proc his will, right? He'll get more will. And then you can also proc his passive at the same time. You guys have to wait for it. There you go. It's a timing thing. You can kill the boss really easy. You see like how we were supposed to be weaker. I can go to this side right here and then go do an ulti. I should be able to hit everybody. Already done? Not done yet, but we're almost there. And every time you kill somebody, you also get more will of Kirishima. So just kind of go in on him. He's a really good character. There you go. If you ever need to clear distance too, use counter. Use a counter to clear distance. And you also extend combos with your counter if you time it right, without taking a hit. So you can also use it as a extra hit for a hit stun, because every time you hit the counter a hit, it is a hit stun, even if it's very short. All right, cool. So we got our first orange. We can either blow 30% HP, gains a shield max to 50% of max HP. Really good. All heroes have a 50% chance or penetration rate, which makes you do more damage right up front. So this is actually the best version of this particular one you get, and this right here is like pretty dang good. Hopefully get this again. I'm gonna chance it with this one. I want to do like really fast initial damage. Like I was saying earlier, you want to build like burst builds, so you can kind of like kill everything really fast. The only thing, it's like for all the other mobs, for the very last boss, the boss fight is super long, so that's not gonna work for that. But at least it helps you kill the mobs really fast early on. Like I was saying earlier, you might find like little boxes around here. There you go, that's the good loot. But we can't get to that one yet. You have to do the first fight, I guess, and then you're good to go. All right, Kirishima, he's kind of weak in here. We're gonna try it anyways. There we go. We got some will. We're gonna use our quirk at the same time, and then use his counter. It's hit so stupid hard. Use that to dodge. There you go. Are we in there? This is how you kind of get through it, even though you're weaker. It's just gonna be a lot of. I play him in PvP all the time. It's like my main character in PvP, so it's pretty Pretty simple, even if they're like stronger, supposed to be stronger than me. They thought they were stronger. So you get knocked us out real quick. You get more rewards if the stage has rewards that you just did. Let's see. Full energy, deal 5% more damage. All healers have 10% damage decrease. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. That's all damages. That includes crit damage, regular damage, penetration damage, all that shit. Like everything is gonna be a little bit less you take, which is gonna be great. Make sure you pick all these boxes up. You can always go back in here later on, like say if you forgot something, you're like, oh man, you're watching this video, you're like, I didn't realize there's a box right there, even though it shows on the map. That's completely fine. There's a box behind this place too right here. And you also have your first store right here. This is what I was talking about before. I wanted to just show you the store real fast. There's 2 stores. You talk to these police officers. There's one right here, and then after this next area, there's another store that has the higher rarity of the same stuff. So you talk to this guy right here, or you know, talk to him. Special shop. You can spend some coins for this. Totally worth it, 100%. If you're trying to like, even if you're free to play, even on my free to play accounts, I had like 3 of them. I always bought this because this is like such a good value. You only get one time. This right here, not worth it. I don't buy anything out here. But you just pretty much buy like just the shop items. Now we go fight this boss real fast, or he's like a semi-boss. He is a danger, so we're gonna go swap out. If it's orange, if it says dangerous, you probably don't want to go in there. But if it's like anything, if it's difficult, that's completely fine. You just gotta be good. Just get good. That's all it means. And we melted the boss immediately. Go ahead with a Q, hit with another Q. If you have the skill trees built up on Kirishima, that double Q is going to do 20% extra damage per Q. And it's all true damage too, so that's going to be even more than normal. I like this mode because it's like me showcasing all the characters I play a PvP normally with. So with like really bad ping. So it's like everybody's like, wow, I didn't know you could do all this stuff with these characters. I'm like, yep, I know. This is my mains. Did I say Kirishima? I just say Denki. Go do discards real quick. And if you're wondering why I'm dodging so much, every time you dodge while you have his quirk on, he puts on a little like stun field on the ground and allows the enemies to get stunned. You see them like just sitting there and you can just go kill them really quick. You do the same thing in PvP also, by the way. All right, so I was hoping for this to come back and here we go. Gains hyper armor and when HP drops below 30%. Really great. So it's gonna be one of those really great things you're gonna get later on. So this is gonna be helpful for boss fights when stuff gets really hard. It actually gets hard. You know, so we have a box here somewhere. There you go. Some of these boxes show up on the map, some of them don't. You definitely want to go behind trucks. Hey, isn't that like extra ticket? Single pull, let's go. All right, cool. We're gonna go in here. We are still good to go. And then oh, I messed up. Whoops. No, I'm taking damage. We don't like taking damage around here. Rip. And you're all dead. Hey. That's my feel right there, man. All right, so we went through. We took like some of our weakest characters in the roster. Now I get to go smash on the boss area, purely with like good characters. This is great. All right, so hyper armor, penetration, or damage increases % after 5 seconds of taking damage. I think I already have this one, right? Don't I? So let's go ahead and use this for harp armor. It's not that great, but it'll do. It'll do. Let's see if we can do this fight right here. Yes, we can. One more ticket. So like I said before, this is such a super good, super good mode to kind of go into. And a lot of these enemies you already fought before. Of course, if I had talents into him, he'd be even better. But I just stripped all his talents from Momo. You know, sometimes you just pick a new character up and you're like, man, this is totally worth. Whoops, I got hit. My bad. This is for everybody that says that Denki's not that great. He's like one of my weakest characters in my whole roster, and he still does work, right? Also builds up ult super fast, man. Oh, I didn't do it? Oh, I thought I did. Okay, I guess it was locked in animation, but you get the idea. Pivotal strike. Hey, he's dead. We should have like 3 more fights, and then we have the final boss fight, I believe. So it's pretty simple. There's gonna be like a bunch of like little spots you have to go do to unlock the boss. All right, cool. We got some orange stuff. All female heroes have a 50% damage decrease when you have Moneta. This is what we're talking about, guys. I'm gonna use females for my last fights, so this is gonna be great. Just by having Grape God, guys, 50% damage reduction. That's amazing. Tell me Grape God ain't amazing, you know? All right, speaking of which, we're gonna go swap over to Froppy. I guess we can skip all this. This is kind of explaining to you that you have to do all 3 of those to be able to fight the boss. Then we have the other shop we can go into right here. Boom. No brainer. Buy these. These are great. Look, you even get a single pull. Half off. These right here, you can skip these once again. You can kind of see right here what we have for buffs. This is all great. This is all going pretty good. Make sure you get the loot. Oh man, stop sprinting and you're good to go. I think there's like, I can't remember if there's 1 or 2 only in here. We have 1 more somewhere. Allegedly. There it goes, I see it. There you go. You want to get those right there. Oh, there's 1 more. Is there 1 more? Oh no, it's just telling me that out of everything. Okay, got it. All right, so we want to do these fights right here. As you can see, these are a little harder. I'm over here just one-shotting enemies now. It's crazy. Oh, they're dead already? Okay, got it. All right, so we got to destroy those machines, of course. So let's go ahead and just melt this machine. So we go ahead and put this poison right here, and then I should be able to... Oh, I can't even do the infinite. I thought I could. Rip. This is the high level of Froppy gameplay right here. This is what you're looking for. All right, cool. I'm over here trying to infinite a machine, but I can't, sadly. Pretty simple right there. And we're also not taking any more damage because we have that Moneta buff. It's really great. And hopefully I get there's a power up one also for females, if I remember correctly. So all heroes take less damage. I don't need any more damage deduction. So we're gonna go take this Triumphant Song because we want to get more damage because the boss is gonna be kind of rough. It's a lot of enemies to fight. So we're gonna go to this next one right here, and we're gonna pretty much save our best character for very last. We may be underpowered, maybe. If I am, I'll do chip farming, and I'll be able to get better chips for my characters. This thing is done. We're good to go. Just keep on putting more poison on the ground. There you go. There you go. Got the main thing done. Boom. Kill this guy real quick. Gonna move on to the next guy. Oh, we're all done. Never mind. Everybody's dead. They all went into my ulti. They wanted to die. All right, so this one right here, this is the big one right here, the Hymera. When the combo streak is at 50, deals plus 15% extra damage. That's the one you are looking for right there. We got lucky. We got that one. For the big damage numbers. This is like RNG. I think it's all RNG for what pops up. So hopefully you get the cool ones. Hopefully everything's gonna be easy for you because, you know, you got the right buffs. And also your characters are strong enough. If you find yourself not strong enough, go ahead and do some chip farming. Because that's gonna be like pretty much where it's at for you. Yeah, it says they're both together. Let's go ahead and ult them both together. They should die. Same time. Easy, right? Okay, moving on. Oh, they're not dead yet. Well, that's fine. It's gonna go beat this thing up. They'll come to me. Wait, where did they go? Okay. I just want to beat this thing up. There we go. We can get some damage in there. This takes forever. You only have like 3 minutes to beat this too. All right, they're all dead. And then we can go infinite them real fast. And you know, of course, they're gonna interfere. It's gonna take a minute there. All right, cool. So we got all those ones done. And then the next one right here, let's hopefully get a good card so I can add that real quick to this and be good to go. Can you shield equal to 50% after using an ultimate? That's actually not bad. Energy gain. Oh, actually, here you go. Oh, no, I wanted that. No, never mind. You want this right here. Let's go for this one here. And this is the last one right here. I should be able to just straight up take up Ochako in here and be able to finish the rest of this right here. So she's at 12k. It should be just fine. She's kind of cheesy anyway, so that's kind of like what you're looking forward to. Can I skip all this? No, I can't. All right, cool. Let's go up in the air real quick. Oh, okay, I got knocked straight out the air. I guess well, watch out when you go into the air because you may screw yourself over, like me. This boss is kind of annoying. Do you want to point that out? If you can kill those ads real fast, this will be a lot easier for you. And you can go ahead and do that into your ulti. And the cool thing is about with her ulti though, it hits you from behind too. So you'll be able to miss and still be fine. That makes sense. All right, knock these ones out real fast. And then whenever he wants to, you know, decide to show up. There we go, get the big damage in there. He should be done pretty soon. Easy. This is why we were saying before, guys, that Uraraka is like dumb strong. She makes a lot of stuff very cheesy. The next, like I said, for me, the next upgrade from her is Todoroki. So if you happen to get Shoto, that'll be like your upgrade, in my opinion. Because she is super useful. A lot of AoEs. A lot of damage. And she can stay alive pretty easy. All I can do is make sure I kill somebody in the next 3 minutes and we are Gucci. So this is like literally the whole raid. The whole solo raid, pretty much. Of course, he's running away because, you know, he's realizing I'm bringing that heat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I guess not. I was like, I guess not. There you go. I'll just roll into this. Gotta roll with it sometimes, yeah? There we go. We broke him. Which means now we can go in. Oh, I messed up. Messed the combo up there. Whoops. My bad. The other part is like feels like cheating with her is like all her stuff homes. So it's like super awesome. When she's out in the sky, like that damage when she's in the sky is just so insane. And is it game yet? Are we done yet? This is the final, the rush down. Can we kill him? There we go, with the headbutt from the sky, bro. That's it, and that's all you gotta do right there, guys. Once you get done with that part, it's gonna now take all that stuff that you just went through. You get this table. This table is awesome. It's going to give you more food, which means it's more XP for free in your dorm. So you want to do that as soon as possible. There's another one that also gives you, one of them gives you money, I believe. It's like you get one for money, you get one for stamina, you get one for XP things. So this is definitely something that you want to pick up. Go through it, clear it real quick, really easy. You're gonna get these all these boxes right here. You can exit the operation. If you need something to find something else on the map, go back in there at any point in time. And you can go 100% in. So you have 100% of that one run real fast. If you follow this right here, you'll be able to get all that stuff just like I did too. Of course, if you got this pack right here, you'll get this stuff too, which is pretty awesome, right? And then you're good to go. What else is there? That's pretty much it. It's like you'll get this loot right here in the bag. You'll have the things that you bought. Like if you bought the peasant dispenser things, you'll get those. You know, all these kind of stuff. Really good stuff. You can add the dorm thing to one of your dorms. Just pick like do your main one. Makes it easier. You can go to that main one, go get your stamina thing. You can go get your new ornament, which is the hot pot thing. You put it like right over here, whatever. I don't know. Depends on where you want to put it at there. I know some of you guys like to decorate your dorms super hardcore, but now I got 5 more XP pots right there. So this is super necessary. Make sure you guys get this real quick. It's going to definitely help you out. And there's one more you can get later on from the story and some other stuff too. So make sure you do all those single player raids whenever they're available to you. It should help you out. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.